Hello, today I'm going to show you how to create a custom activity on your incentive program. This means you can build literally any activity you want for your customers to engage in, and you can reward them for completing it, such as attending a special event you're hosting, checking in at your business, attending your Customer Appreciation Day, or absolutely anything you want to engage your customers and connect with them on a more personal level. So let's log in as Joe's Cafe to build a custom activity. To build the custom activity, remember you go to the Build menu. Next, down here under Reward Members, there's a blue box that says Reward Members for Custom Activities. So click that. Now to building the activity on the right. You can read the information in the yellow box above. In step 1, it gives you some guidelines before you start. It says you can only have one custom activity published at one time. However, you can vary the number of universal points and the number of members to reward for your VIP or employee club members, and I'll explain that here in step 2. Custom activities must not require or involve purchases made by members. These must be created in the Purchases tab here on the left. So say you wanted to create an activity where members can attend your event, and if they purchase, say, over $50, you'll reward them. You cannot create that type of activity here in custom activities because it involves a purchase. All of those types of activities that do involve purchasing from your business must be made using this tab. Next, it asks, who is this for? So here is where you select which audience you want to create this custom activity for. Say you wanted to create a custom activity to invite members to your events. Well, you can create your custom activity for all Amplifier members and reward them, say, 100 universal points for attending. And you can also create the same custom activity, but reward your VIP members 150 universal points for attending. And you can also create the same custom activity for members in your employee club and offer them, say, 200 universal points for attending. So even though you can only have one custom activity published at one time, you can have it published for 3 different audiences. For now, I'll just select all Amplifier members. Step 3 is where you create your custom activity. You can read the information in the gray box, but I will walk you through how to create it. Here it says pre-fill with an example. What we've done is we've created some funny examples simply just to guide you on how to create a custom activity. So I'm just going to pick one here to save us some time. And let's say that we are hosting a Pajama Jammy Jam. So here you would enter the title of your custom activity like we did here. Next, you will enter a description for your custom activity and tell members exactly what they need to do in order to earn. Next, it asks what is the reward for completing the activity. So here you will simply just put in the number of universal points that you want to reward each member that attends this event. Next, you will enter the number of members that you want to reward. So here, you can place a limit on the number of people that you want to reward for this activity. Next, it says when can members participate in this activity. So you can use either of these fields here to select when you want this activity to happen. So you could say from now until a specific date, or you can select a range of dates, or you can only have it on a particular day if you like. Next, it says the universal points to be quarantined for this activity is 2,500. So the total amount that you are due to give out to your customers will be held from your account balance here until this activity expires. Any unredeemed universal points are refunded when the activity ends. So let me give you an example to explain this. If you're rewarding 25 members and say by the time the custom activity ends on March 2nd, you only rewarded 20 members. Amplifier needs to give you back the universal points that were quarantined that were not rewarded to members, and they'll be placed back into your account balance here when this activity ends. And that is stated up here in the gray box. Before you publish, you can preview it and to make sure that everything is the way that you want it. And once it's published, it will show in your Earn tab of your program. Now let's go down and publish it. You'll get a confirmation message that it's published and you can view it here. So let's click on there to go to our program. Down here in your program, you can see under the Earn menu, it says Custom Activity, and there's your activity there. When members come to your event and complete your custom activity and you're ready to reward them, all you do is go to the Transact menu. To reward them, you can either use this button here, or you can just come here to where it says for custom activities. You'll notice here that if the person that attended your event is not a member of mplifyr, you can enroll them into your program just by clicking this button here and enrolling them now. Don't forget that if you enroll them, you must come back up and give them their points. So if they are already a member, and I find the member here, I can either enter in their username, email address, or membership ID, and find the member. Their details will display and your activity will display, and you can reward them here. That's all you need to know about creating custom activities. Thanks for watching and happy engaging.